Sticking with our UAP Cheerdance discussion, aside from NU, the FEU cheering squad and the Adamson Pep Squad also had great performances on Saturday. And here to, I guess, break down the performances of the podium finishers, joining us in the studio, Coach Ruf Rosario of the Philippine Cheer Union and coach of the University of Perpetual Health Alta's Perpsquad, and Cam Lagmay, a former team captain of the UP Pep Squad. So this is going to be a fun discussion. And I think you guys wanted to start about appreciating how hard it is to be part of the cheer dance competition. Cam, you've been through it. Tell our viewers the kind of sacrifice cheer dancers, lifters, dancers make for this event.
First of all, I just want to congratulate everybody who participated in the cheerleading competition. It's a very difficult task to train for months and months and months, and then on that special day, you have 6 minutes to finally work together with your team.
One chance only.
One chance, no more going back. So if you feel like you made a mistake, all you can do is move on from there and keep going and hope for that very, very perfect run on that specific day. So it's a hard task to prepare throughout the year because there are so many things that can happen, so many injuries that can happen, people being replaced, new skill sets that you want to add. So yeah, it's a very tough journey, and an even tougher journey to be on stage in front of that many people.
And that's why it becomes even more impressive that given all of the challenges, teams respond, have flawless performances despite the pressure, despite the fatigue and the sacrifice. And so, like, NU, for instance, Coach Ruf, let's go through your analysis of NU's championship routine. And you start off by saying that you use the adjective solid elements. Could you expound on that, Coach?
Like in cheerleading, we have that elements, which is the pyramid stance, tosses, tumbling. The skills that they showed are very solid because it's really stable, it's really proper when it comes to technique, and when it comes to their mounting and dismounting, it's really very creative. And once they mount and also dismount, no hesitations at all in all the skills. And as I say, it's really solid because it's really hard to execute 8 flyers at the same time. And kumaga parang pag ginawa nila yon, hindi lang siya ginawa lang ng mag-isa, but how can you lift ng sabay-sabay yung 8 flyers at the same time, even in pyramids?
And it's just non-stop execution, non-stop solid action. Cam, for you, NU, you were impressed by their level of difficulty, presence of mind, and the theme. You were impressed by their theme as well. How come? Because
from last year, they improved so much, and I know that the reason behind them picking that theme was rising from the ground. Yeah. So they wanted to improve on what they showed last year, and I think they did that by giving no excuses, a perfect solid routine, less wobbles, no deductions, none of the flyers hit the ground. Transitions were very short. Pyramids were there, stunts were there, gymnastics were there. And you could really see the confidence of all of the cheerleaders. They were ready to win, so focused, and they produced a perfect routine. And
as soon as they finished, you guys knew that they were up for a high finish.
For me, right after NU, I know that they will be back in the podium, but until the other schools perform, until the last school, and then right after Adamson, I know that
you already knew
that NU is back again.
Okay, so NU back on top. Let's go through the other podium finishers. Let's talk about FEU. Coach Ruf, for you, the cheer elements, high range of scores when it comes to quantity. What did you mean by this?
When it comes to quantity, all cheerleaders, most of the cheerleaders are 25 per team. So if in a 25 per team, you can toss up to 6 flyers at the same time. As a FEU, they tossed 6 flyers at the same time. Most of their tosses are 6 and 5 when it comes to quantity, and their stunts for 25 people, they maximize into 8 flyers at the same time.
Wow, that's a lot of things going on, huh? Para sa FEU. And then for Cam, FEU, their tosses surprised you the most.
Yeah. Well, they opened with a toss, so that was a big wow factor for me. the feeling that it gave me was that, wow, they're ready to win. They're ready to fly a little higher than last year. Their first pyramid, I know one of their pyramids, that's where they needed improvement a little bit. That's where they got a little bit rattled, but after that they kept going. That's what I liked about their performance. They kept going, they kept focusing, refocusing, doing it one stunt at a time. So I feel na nakabawi, and they did their best after that first fall.
How about the uniform, the surprise?
Yeah,
They had the most colorful uniforms
Yes.
by far.
It's really surprising.
and also something that
Did
impressed
that work to their advantage?
Yes. It added visual effects.
Something that impressed me also was their innovativeness in the dance. In the dance portion, it was something that I've never seen before. So they added a new flavor to that, which I really appreciated.
All right. Finally, for Adamson, Coach Ruf, you felt that their strengths were their pyramid transitions and their structures. Their dances were artistic. I mean, how impressed were you with the Adamson performance?
I'm really impressed, especially when it comes to their pyramids. Not only they're doing it a hard mount and hardest mount, they really put creativity and artistry in their pyramids.
And then Coach or Cam, for you, for Adamson, you felt they were really serious, like they were all business this year.
Yeah, comparing to the routine last year, which was all fun and high level of difficulty, they took it a little bit higher this year. They showed improvement in their level of difficulty, and their mood was very serious. Like they were ready to show another set of skills that they prepared.
Did you guys tweet these bullet points during the competition? Kasi this is very helpful, very educational for
Actually,
for
when we
cheerdance
knew
fans.
that you needed bullet points, we send it to Anne right after the competition.
Yeah. Okay. We have a couple of seconds left. Just honorable mention, one team that could have been a podium finisher, but just couldn't break the top three. Which
For
team?
me, it's UST also.
UST. Cam?
Of course, I'm a loyalist to the UP Pep Squad. I really believe that their routine was very technical, and I believe that they gave what they could, and they really worked hard on their skill sets this year. The creativity was there. They didn't focus so much on the props, and they were ready to give whatever emotion they prepared for the UAP competition.
What I also love to UP is once they perform, you can really feel the theme that they want to explain in their routine, and you can see also the heart since last yung puso pa lang talagang ramdam mo na yung routine nila. And what I also really love to UP is the form. When it comes to doing stunts and pyramids, really ang ganda ng form talaga.
Coach Ruf Rosario and Cam Lagmay, thank you guys for enlightening us
Thank you so much.
with the results of the cheerdance competition.